welcome back to the White Room in Conversation. It's episode number 2. Today we are in Battersea. You just saw the power station. Because we are very lucky today. I'm based in Battersea and our guest Melatti just lives on the other side of the tracks, very close. Melatti is a Dutch but London-based singer-songwriter. She's got a band called Mardhys. They play progressive folk. And of course I'm going to ask her about progressive folk, what does the name Mardhys mean, and a lot of other questions, so let's just head over to her. I hope you enjoy. So, Melatti, thanks for taking your time on a Saturday morning.
Thank you.
We are here at your apartment in Battersea, just 3 minutes from my place, which is amazing.
Which is such a coincidence, crazy, yeah.
We always ask our guests, to meet sort of in the place that is special for them.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this is your home, so I think that's special enough.
Mm-hmm.
But why did you choose that we meet here?
I think when you asked me what to go to a special, what is a special place for me in London, I moved to London in last August, and I haven't explored it enough. It's quite an overwhelming, huge place for me, coming from a small town in Holland, so I haven't discovered other spots yet. Plus, this house is pretty cool.
It is, What you cannot see is that this is actually a loft kind of space with lots of plants, and it smells good. So it is, we're quite jealous.
I even have a yoga space. Who has a yoga amazing space in London? So it's pretty cool.
Let's talk a bit about your music, actually. So the band is called Mardhys.
Yes.
Where shall we start? Maybe, just tell us a bit about the band, like who are your band members, and then maybe also like what does the name mean? Mm-hmm. Where is the name from?
Yeah. Okay, first of all, I never thought I could make a living or something with music, or that would be something serious. Mm-hmm. But then it was just a bunch of opportunities that opened up, and then I just took it. And then I was studying music, and then I thought I'm just gonna be like this singer-songwriter type, because I was really into that Ben Howard kind of thing, Jose Gonzalez, I don't know if you know him. So there are like, musicians and a guitar, and I mean, they play with other people, but it's mainly them, and I was, picturing that. But then I met Charity, and it was like meeting, your soul friend or something. And she was a drummer, and I was like, I don't know how, but we need to collaborate. Mm-hmm. Because I never thought of drums in my music. So we started with a guitarist, drums, violin / backing vocalist, and then me. So that was the first setup. And we started creating, and we started writing, arranging together, because I wrote the songs, and then we together we arranged. But so from the moment we started up until now, we counted the other day, there have been 26 people collaborating in this project. 26.
Wow.
Yeah. And maybe it says something about me, but I don't know. But
we can discuss this, but we don't have to.
People left and people came, and but it was a project that people digged it, so people wanted to be a part of it. Now we have 4 core members. Bass, who's Mike, he's from Poland. Charity is from Switzerland on the drums. Will Lancaster, he's from Wales, on guitar, and then me on guitar, and I picked up my flute again as well. Okay. So I play flute, guitar, and then singing. And then we have a very important role in the band, which is backing vocalist, because there are parts in the music where I can't reach. Like I'm not the kind the Aretha Franklin or Mariah Carey type of singer, and some parts need that.
All right. Where does the name come from, Mardhys, or what does it mean? Or...
So, so Mardhys comes from a batik artwork. It's an art form with wax and dots, and So I don't have the actual artwork anymore.
Mhm.
I lost it.
Oh no.
I know, my heart is still broken. But I put that merch there just to show you. So this artwork was on cotton, but normally, officially, batik is on, I think it was silk. I found this piece of art whilst I was in Indonesia with my family. My grandparents came from Indonesia. So
okay, so
there's a connection there.
Connection,
yeah. And the thing is about this painting, 2 months before I went to Indonesia, I was in a magic mushroom trip, and that was all cool, but then it turned out not to be so very cool anymore. And that moment changed my life. It gave me an anxiety disorder. Not so fun.
Not so fun.
But
no.
it gave me also a profound, a very spiritual kind of understanding of life, and I really needed to have answers. So, as in, just for me, who I am, what I want to do. Because before that, I wasn't really thinking about that thing. So I was just, having fun and drinking a lot and dancing and.
So is sort of this person called Mardhys, or what?
So this was made by a student, an honor student, and it was signed. So there was a sign here, very small. It said Mardhys. So.
Oh, so the artist basically.
The artist, yeah. So when I was searching for a band name, my housemate actually, when I still had the painting, she was like, What does it say there? Like in the corner, it's like Mardhys, and then I was like, oh. And then I went researching what the name means, and somewhere on a website it said "seeker of truth," and I was like, oh, those moments that you're like,
when all of a sudden everything comes together. Yeah.
I get goosebumps now again. But it was just, I don't know. I love these like cosmic moments.
Yeah.
It's like it made so much sense, and because of my journey, like, I needed truth for myself, my own truth.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And it just made so much sense. And my songs are all about, searching for meaning. And
yeah, I mean, that would have been the next question. Is that what you want to do with your music? Or, are you looking for truth in your music? Are you writing music and your songs also for people and listener to find truth?
Yeah.
What is truth?
What is truth? Oh, man.
Got some tough questions going on here.
So I've tried to answer this kind of questions a lot, but I'm maybe it's worth actually asking people what Mardhys means for them, because I started doing this just because I had to, as in I've had so many life events, traumas basically, and I needed to get that out of my system. So I started writing, but then when we started playing, it just resonated with a lot of people, and I'm not too sure why, because we're not playing a popular genre or something. I think in a way people always try to find their own truth anyway, so no matter what you like, I've been told that some songs that I wrote reminds them of their stories, which is a completely different story than my story. So I think because it's so free for interpretation, it's everybody's own truth seeking in a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
I just came up with that, but it made sense in my head. So
sounds good to me. Yeah.
So to be honest, I was very, very surprised that it resonated with other people. Like I would have never, expect that, to be fair. So,
but I think that's like such an amazing moment, right? To just get your music out there. I find that's like a first really special moment, even though you think, okay, maybe no one ever listens to it.
Yeah.
But then actually realizing that people connect with it.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. I was like, I just wrote this for myself, and now other people connect to this. Like, what's happening?
And that's what this whole you know, Mardhys' journey, like I never planned it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just happened, and
But sometimes that's the best way.
I think it is, because I notice
Maybe the
now,
only,
like, because if I really think about, okay, so how do I push this forward? Like, how do I get on the big stages? Then I'm panicking, and I'm like, you know what? Was not even the first idea of doing this. I just need to do this because I want to do it, you know. And if that resonates with other people, and if people want to hear it, then fuck yeah, you know, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But if not, that, like, I don't want to be dependent, and that's I think for many musicians a struggle on approval, you know.
Yeah.
I just do it because I have to do it.
Yeah. The music you play, you say it's progressive folk.
Yeah.
So maybe we should,
Talk about that.
yeah.
Well,
Or like, what exactly is it?
yeah.
Or-
So, if you don't mind, I grabbed my laptop because I saw this question coming, and the reason why I use progressive folk is because I couldn't put my music in a box, and people like to put music in a box just to get some sort of understanding what you do, and I don't like boxes, but because it clarifies things. I don't know how or why, but I saw somewhere the term progressive folk,
Mhm.
and on Wikipedia, I know it's not the best source,
Well,
or
I mean, yes, that's what we all
But
say, and we
it-
all use it. I mean, come on.
yeah, we all use it, so fuck it, I just use it. It explained the following: progressive folk was originally a type of American folk music that pursued a progressive political agenda, but in the United Kingdom the term became attached to a musical subgenre. The latter describes a substyle of contemporary folk, which we are, that draws from post-Bob Dylan folk music.
Mhm.
We are post-Bob Dylan folk music. And adds new layers of musical and lyrical complexity, often incorporating various ethnic influences. And I was like, Bamba.
That's it.
Because we are very layered. We have that's our vibe. So I thought layers, perfect. Lyrical complexity, yeah, tick, exactly. And then incorporating various ethnic influences. I was like, tick, great, progressive
Here we are.
folk it is. You know.
Okay. No, I guess it's exactly what you just said. I think it's just for people to have a bit of a guideline, maybe, or you know, to have an idea of what your music sounds like. So you know, it's not, you know, we're not talking metal. Or
Exactly.
just to have an orientation. But
Exactly.
I absolutely understand that, you know, coining your own music style, or you know, just this question like, okay, what kind of music do you do? I hate that question. Because especially I can't
Same,
judge it. Like,
no.
I write it the way
No.
it just comes out of me,
Exactly.
and then listen to it. Like,
Yeah.
you find the
You
term
judge
for it.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, but yeah, I think it just helps. for other
Absolutely.
people,
Yeah.
Who inspires you musically?
I'm not a person who is really fan of a specific kind of artist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a massive fan of the Arabic / Spanish vibe, kind of melancholic flamenco music. Fucking love that. It's so deep, and love African music. It's very
Yeah.
happy. I love blues. And then there's this artist called Jose Gonzalez, who I mentioned before. That's one of the artists I really, really dig.
Yeah.
But then especially when I came to the UK, I started really to like jazz, contemporary jazz. There's this artist called Matthew Halsall, and I really dig that as well.
Mhm.
And then, you know, sometimes we get comparison a bit Pink Floyd-ish. I mean, Pink Floyd is, it's really fucking
Outside of the
cool.
power
Yeah, I mean,
station,
there's the Battersea
like,
Power
yeah.
Station, and I have that painting there as well with all the. So yeah, maybe it's a sign.
Yeah, maybe it is a sign.
It's all about the signs, isn't it? Yeah. So I love so much stuff. Oh, and
Yeah.
I love the Indonesian gamelan music. To know if you're
that's
familiar
really,
with that,
really
but
interesting. Yeah.
it's I don't know. It's maybe because my roots are from there, but You know, Melatti, my name is also Indonesian, and anything that reminds me of that is just, it's fucking epic.
Yeah. No, so, but I mean, all the influences you just mentioned, listening to your music, you can hear that. So that's really nice.
Yeah. Cool.
I could talk like for ages with you, but I think we have to come to a close here. The final question is, what does music mean to you?
It's a big question, so how do I answer that?
Try to answer it in 2 sentences.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think what I already said before, music for me means therapy, probably. Getting things out of your system, expression, feeling, getting in touch with yourself. Therapy. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
for
much.
Your time.
Yeah, thanks for coming. It's really been fun.
Yeah,
really nice.
We have to talk some more.
Yeah.
That was the second episode of the White Room in Conversation. This time with Melatti from the band Mardhys. If you like what we do, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. In the description below, you can find all the information you need. Once again, there's a bit of hair in my mouth. Where you can find us on Facebook and Instagram and SoundCloud, and where to find Melatti on all the social channels. And before this really big aircraft is flying above our heads, I say see you next time.